Welcome to the DO Boxing Show. I'm your host, Damon Okposio. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Brooklyn and what's the significance of Brooklyn. A lot of history there, a lot of boxing history there. So two major things are happening. One is Gleason's Gym, which has been around there for a long time. Gleason's Gym has a lot of history, a lot of champions that train there. And, you know, if you've ever been interested in training in the U.S., getting active, it's probably about a 10-hour bus ride from Toronto, and you can always catch the Megabus. The Megabus is probably the cheapest way to get down there for a return trip. But you can go down to Brooklyn and train the famous Gleason's Gym, which is located at 77 Front Street in Brooklyn. One of the trainers there, has put out an invite to Canada and basically Ontario. So any fighters that are interested in going down, I'm going to tell you to look out for KO Kisburnen. And I'll put his name up as well as his email, which is Gleasonscoach@gmail.com. And if you're interested in going down and checking out the gym, which I strongly suggest, it's always good to travel. It's always good to check out boxing history. They've got world champion Alicia Ashley there. They got numerous champions. Mark Breland is known to train there. Iran Barkley. The list goes on in terms of the number of champions, ex-champions, and the great amount of boxing knowledge that comes out of there. So check out Kisburnen, and you have his email, and it's always good. Plan it out or send him a message, and you can correspond with him to either take a group down if you guys plan on driving down, or look for maybe motel or hotel close to Gleason's that you could stay at and go down for a couple days and maybe have your fighters train there for a little bit. There's going to be a big fight actually coming up at the Barclays Center on January 14th. Badu Jack, 20 wins, 1 loss, 2 draws, 12 KOs versus James DeGale, and who's 23-1 with 14 knockouts. January 14th, they're fighting for the super middleweight title unification. So that's a great fight. I'm planning on being there for that, and hopefully if I get some extra time, I'll be able to go down to Gleason's as well. So that's an invite from Gleason's, and then from Gleason's to me and from me to you. Check them out. Get to Kisburnen and correspond with him, arrange it. Maybe you could make it for around that time of January 14th as well. The James DeGale Badu Jack fight has not really been talked about that much in Canadian boxing circles, but it's an excellent fight. Badu Jack, who is with the Money team, has just been improving tremendously with each fight out. And James DeGale, of course, from across the pond, over in the UK, is a fantastic fighter as well, and it should be a great matchup. So if you're down for that fight, I'll see you down there, and take up Kisburnen on his offer, and get across the border. Again, if you drive down, you can look up where Gleason's is at 77 Front, or if you want to take the Megabus, it's an inexpensive way to get down to Brooklyn and experience a little piece of boxing history. Thanks for tuning into this episode. Remember, if you have any questions related to boxing, send us a message through Twitter at DOKPOSIO or through email okposio@hotmail.com. Thanks for tuning into this episode. Remember, you can subscribe through YouTube at Damon Okposio to get every episode of the DO Boxing Show. So we want to thank you again for tuning into this episode, and we'll catch you on the next one.